Hello. Anyway, what are we doing? Well, we're crossing South Dakota. We got another 10 miles to go before we're going to end up at the exit I'm going to take. It's been a very interesting trip this time. I picked up in Perryton, Texas, home of Hank the Cowdog, and I seem to recall reading at least one of those books when I was a kid. And it's going to Wishek, Wishek, EK, North Dakota. And the interesting thing is Perryton is right on the 83, US 83, and Wishek is probably 40 miles off the 83. So I basically just drove straight up the 83. Man, I'm on Interstate 90 right now, but it was basically US 83. I took US 83 out of Texas, through Oklahoma, through Kansas, through Nebraska, and now we'll go all the way through South Dakota, because Monday I got to go into North Dakota, and then from there we'll head west or east to Wishek. So I'm on my way right now to a little truck stop, middle of nowhere, to spend 2 nights and do another 34-hour restart for the week. This will be my third for this week. I mean, it's just the way the week's gone. But the last video that you guys saw, I did not realize that it had been 3 months since I put a video out. It's been a long time. And I made that video about a month ago. And I put it all together and everything, and I loaded it up on the iPad, and I went to go load it. I was in Shreveport at the Petro there, and I went to go load it and everything, and it wouldn't load. And so overnight, the first night I tried to load it, wouldn't load. Overnight, the second night I tried to load it, wouldn't load. Overnight, the third night I tried to load it, wouldn't load. And so I finally just set it aside and figured I'd get it, when I went home. Well, forgot to do it when I went home. So it's been sitting in my my gallery on the iPad for a while now. And finally, I just decided I was gonna do it. So I sent it out. Now, all of that, and here I am. I'm still talking to you guys, making another video. And this one came out almost. Hopefully, it'll be tonight. It'll be back to back, or it'll be tomorrow, or something like that. It'll be back to back videos, right? Which is awesome. Or I get on this tangent where I think maybe those who've been following a long time kind of expect it. He gets on this tangent where he just starts making videos for like a week and a half straight, and then he just stops again for another 3 months. It's really odd. It's ADHD squirrel, but I don't know. So here's the thing about that. I'm gonna talk to you guys. I want some ideas. There's not a whole lot you can do going down the road, driving your truck and everything. And the deal is that this time where I'm sitting and I'm, just listening to the radio, or I'm on the phone with my friends or something, a lot of the times, well, when I'm on the phone with my friends, it doesn't seem wasted, but when I'm, sitting like this, listening to music or something, I feel like I'm wasting time. And I'm not really, I'm being productive, but I feel like I could be doing something else with my time besides just driving down the road. This is second nature. This is easy to do. I've been driving since I was 16 years old, and I took to it like a duck to water. So, honestly, this is nothing. But, so I feel like I want to do something else during the day that's productive. And I don't know exactly how to make that happen. So I was sitting around the truck earlier, I was trying to think about what I could do. I can't write. I can't draw. I can't make clay molds, whatever. I can't build model railroads going down the road. I mean, can you imagine trying to very delicately place Mr. and Mrs. Jones in their passenger seats, and all of a sudden you hit a giant pothole in Indiana? Yeah, it's like, you're going to lose one or the other of them. Mr. Jones is probably going to go to his death, So, that's not possible at all. So I got thinking about it, and I thought, what I haven't done in a while is YouTube. I kind of lost interest in it because A, TikTok came along. I'm having a lot of fun on TikTok. But B, I kind of found out that nobody really in my family pays attention to my videos. And that was the reason I was doing it. Was I was making videos so that, you know, my nephews could follow along, and I figured that they did, and they didn't. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so my drive to do it kind of disappeared. And so, you know, and then, you know, on top of that, I had some other shit go on in my life. And one of the things I want to do with my videos is try to clean up my language. So I apologize for my language. Anyway. So, you know, I had some other stuff going on in my life, and it wasn't great, and it kind of honestly made me very depressed. And I'm still dealing with it, but I'm better, and that's what's good. Anyway, so where am I going to go with this? Well, here's what I'm thinking. I need something to do, right? And I need something that accomplishes a goal, like it has a purpose to exist in my life. I came from a family of people who like to hoard things, and I made myself 2 promises about that. One was anything that exists in my life has to have a purpose in my life, and 2, anything that exists in my life has to work the way that it's intended to work. A rotary phone, for instance, I think is a great example. Nobody uses rotary phones. I like old antique junk like that. I got a rotary phone. I have 1 rotary phone. I don't need 15 rotary phones. I have 1. Okay? Now, eventually, at my house, I'd like to put, you know, phones in different rooms and have them all on a system and whatever. So I found a device that will Bluetooth with my cell phone when I go home, and will allow for phone calls to be made over the rotary phone. Works perfect. I can even dial out with the rotary and everything. So I have that. So there you go. I made my rotary phone work, and it's great. Absolutely love it. So this needs to have a purpose. This needs to have a reason to exist, so that I do not get complacent with it, that I don't get to the point where I don't want to do it. So I have to have a goal in mind, and that goal in mind is, I'm not sure, because I don't know what to do with it. You know, I'm thinking about building the channel somehow. I don't know how. I feel like I don't want to do gimmicky things to build the channel. You know, I don't want to be like, we're gonna lose the shop if we don't finish this car show guy. I'm a car guy, so I watch car shows. Well, not those car shows. You know, so I'm not entirely sure how this is gonna work. It may turn into mostly of like a discussion channel where I just openly discuss my thoughts on what's going on with the industry right now. It may be like hold on. I think I may have come up with an idea. What if it's an active question channel, right? Like, so, hold on, wait, hold on, hear me out, alright? I gotta get off here in a second anyway. What if people actively ask me questions? Like, there's always questions in the comments below about trucking, okay? And I can do my best to try to answer those questions. That's a good idea. Or maybe it's a discussion show with questions at the end. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll answer them in the next video, kind of thing. That might work. I don't know. So you guys tell me what you think. You know, and they have to be nice questions. As my drama teacher used to say, nothing rude, crude, or socially unacceptable. You know. But anyway, it's an idea. But I'm thinking about doing that. And what that does is it gives me a reason to, like, create videos. It gives me a reason to not be complacent about creating videos. And it really gives me something to do, and it gives me a goal. So, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I'll make this turn real quick. So, bear with me while I pay attention. Like like a professional. A truck coming from the other direction with some ATVs on it. Well, not ATVs, side-by-sides, I guess is what they're called. Alright. Shift. Shift. Shift again. Anyway. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think about that idea. Whether you think it's a good idea or a bad idea or what. And let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to keep spitballing and brainstorming myself, trying to figure out if there's something I can do with this. And what if I announce every day, like tomorrow we're going to talk about electric trucks? You know, that seems to be like the big thing that everybody wants to talk about nowadays. What about electric trucks? What do you think about electric trucks? Okay, we can talk about that again. You know, what do you think about California banning electric cars? I have an opinion about that. So, but anyway, I don't know. That's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys. So, you guys know the drill. Keep your shiny side up. See you down the road. Ah, that was terrible. Hold on. It was right here. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Okay, let's try it again. Right? Okay. Keep your shiny side up. See you down the road.